she never read the Bible, she never read a newspaper, she never read a recipe, she never wrote a letter or a note or signed her name. Because my great-grandmother was illiterate. And about a third of the early pioneers that settled this area were like her. They didn't go to school, they helped raise the crops and support the family. So I've learned the importance of a good education. My wife's a teacher, my sister a teacher, my 5 daughters are teachers. About a third of the people that live in our community have at least a bachelor's degree from college. They're very highly motivated and academically talented people just like you. They're very gifted people, very creative people, and their handiwork in this city is evident throughout. And I salute you for the challenge that you've accepted to be leaders in your respective communities, to be creative and to do everything you can to learn about the knowledge of this world. I understand that over 500 of you was involved in a public service campaign yesterday, cleaning up the Grapevine Lake. 2 million people plus visit the lake each year, and so it's a constant challenge. I participated with about 500 local residents a few weeks ago in a cleanup campaign, and it was one of the most uplifting things that I do during a year, because for several hours afterward you just feel euphoric, feel like you've done something good. And so I salute you for that. It is something that drew a great deal of attention locally. You were on the TV last night locally, and it's drawn national attention. Because you're leading the way in service initiatives. And I salute you for that. As mayor, I have one of the great jobs in Texas, because I get to meet wonderful people throughout this land and many foreign countries. And I've learned a lot about you in the last few days. I've learned to appreciate your accomplishments and your achievements, your ability to cultivate an environment in which people can share ideals and ideas, what life is about. It's what you have to possess and what you have to be willing to do to be achievers in this world of competition. And so I'm honored to meet you, to greet you, and I wish you the very best during the next few days. I hope you enjoy your stay in our community in this wonderful facility. Hope you have a very successful convention. Safe trip home. And when you get there, what are you going to do? You're going to continue leading the way. Thank you for helping keep Grapevine beautiful. Thank you very much.
And now, one of PhiTheta Kappa's favorite ladies, with a heart as big as Texas, say hello to the Texas Regional Coordinator, Dr. Mary Wood.
I wanted to welcome you to Texas, to scene of cowboys on dappled mounts racing across sunset-burdened skies, 6 guns and wild paths blazing, beating the West into submission, all the while saying, "Yes, ma'am," and standing up when a lady approached the table to talk of politics, of Ike and landslide Lyndon and Bushes great and small, of one party group, not Democrats or Republicans, of course, but the real estate party, about how for 3 summers running, my Arkansas grandpa told me the same old joke, that his state didn't have any criminals, that they just sent them down to, the bad guys down to Texas, where we elected them to the legislature. I wanted to quip about the stereotypes, suggesting that we are not all silent, scholarly types with our hands in our pockets, our eyes on our books, and our iPod ears quietly chewing tobacco. That in spite of what you have been told, some of us are loud and smart. On second thought, I will welcome you to Texas. Not to my father's Texas, not hard scrap Houston in the 40s, Wildcatters Town, George R. Brown, don't be caught downtown, at least after dark. And not his grandpa's title, where piney woods and piney people spilled over from the broken South to a Texas that never admitted defeat. No, I will welcome you to my Texas, a proud land of beaches and forests and NASCAR races.
NASCAR.
Great open spaces and Cold War space races, Houston oil and Dallas cattle, and Austin computers and political battles, black, brown, and white every 2 years, itching for a fight. Narrow like the East Texas thicket and open like El Paso skies. Saints, you know them when you see them, and sinners, well, they're pretty obvious too. Suits and jeans, biscuits and gravy.
Biscuits and gravy.
Rice and beans, Van Cliburn and grilling, Beyonce, George Strait. 2-inch thick steaks and tofu shakes.
You get me hungry.
Where Muslims, Hindus, Catholics, and Jews, Baptists, Methodists, Buddhists, and an agnostic or two